guys, Miss, I want to thank you for believing in me, at least trusting me to try it. So we had that. What was it that made you reach out to me?
Um, I've just been struggling really with weight over the last 3 years in particularly. I've been spending a lot of time on my business, which again is martial arts. And because I've been building my business, I've been neglecting my own health, you know. And so you know, I put on a lot of weight. I wasn't happy. It was getting to the point where I was having knee problems, which I'd never had in my life. Ricky's actually a graduate sports therapist, and he was constantly having to treat me for different injuries. And I knew the bottom line was it was my weight. You know, it was my weight. I've been struggling with asthma, which has got worse over the last few years. And yeah, we hit a pandemic, and I had to suddenly then pivot my business to teaching online. Well, I can tell you those first 3 weeks of teaching online, I was doing pretty much all of it. And I was finding it hard because of the extra weight, you know. Usually I'm in class and I've got different people helping, and you know, I delegate like we all do because we have to. And I didn't have that opportunity anymore. So I'm like, you know, training every day, teaching more than I normally would to serve my members. And I was really, really struggling, you know. And it was funny because initially the weight started to drop a little bit, you know, just from the exercise. But then it just stopped. And I was like, what the hell? You know, I'm training hard each day, and I've hit this plateau. And I was eating pretty good as well. And I'd seen how much you'd lost. I kept commenting to Ricky about how much weight you'd lost. And I said, I need to find out what he's doing. And obviously you're somebody that I respect and trust. So I reached out to you. And yeah, you gave me the information. And I was like, do you know what? This is going to be worth every penny if it does what I want it to do. And, you know, so far, so good. You know, I'm 6 weeks in and I'm 28 pounds lighter in 6 weeks, which for me is amazing. Ricky came in today and we took a photo. I've got photos from at the start, and he was just saying how less bloated I look, and the fact that I'm not so bloated is it's changed my whole appearance. You know, I've dropped clothes size. I've got to go and buy some like in between clothes now, some cheap stuff, because I don't want to buy expensive clothes, because I've got another quite a lot more that I want to lose as well to get to where I want to be. So yeah, it's been life-changing for me, and my energy levels have just completely on another level. I always used to have an energy, I think I told you at the time, I have an energy drop around about 2-3 in the afternoon where I could literally just sleep. You know, that isn't happening anymore, so I'm keeping going all day. My sleep's better. I remember you telling, because I said to you, man, don't you sleep? And you were like, I sleep less, but I sleep better. And so when I wake up in the morning now, I'm not particularly a morning person usually, but my mind starts to work, you know. So I'm just finding that straight away my mind's like busy, which is good. You know, it gets me going, gets me motivated. And yeah, it's just like been so good, and people noticing now and asking me, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, it's something that I've wanted to jump on board with.
This is really interesting, guys. Please understand this, that my buddy right there, Ricky, he doesn't like being in front of the camera normally. He's behind the scenes guy, as handsome as he is, as talented as he is. But Ricky, honestly, can you share how do you feel right now in terms of what's happening with Mom?
Yeah, it's great. I was saying the other day, it's just almost like everything's shrunk. So she was looking really bloated, not very healthy. We'd had a few conversations as well, just saying that obviously, you know, you're gonna need to sort this out for your health. You know, she couldn't carry on like the way she was, and that was just because of her business, getting on top of her and everything like that. And we were just sort of trying to get a plan together. You know, she's done it before anyway. She's good. She's done dieting before and everything. But yeah, it was just, she needed to do something quite drastic to get on top of it. And obviously it's been brilliant because it's changed her physical appearance, but it's also changed how you know, how she is throughout the day. She's, you know, she's got more energy and stuff like that. And then physically, she's getting benefits as well. And I think when she starts, because at the moment she hasn't really been doing any exercise with it as well, it's all been pretty much diet. So I think when she starts training as well, she'll notice the difference in her body from
This is
weight.
this is coming back, baby. You'll have seen this picture.
Oh, the barbarian baby.
I
Yeah,
was in that store.
I was pregnant with him. I was 6 weeks
Wow.
pregnant. This is coming back, you know. So strip this back and then start working to get that muscle there.
Hey, listen, so just to be fair and honest, when I went to the UK and did some seminars, I was a bit heavier than what I am now. And I remember people making references to how I was huffing and puffing. It wasn't a lie. During that time, I was training more than ever. I was training 3 times a day back home. And I was eating what I thought was the right thing, but my body wasn't responding. I'm like, the heck is going on over here? I got so frustrated. So I said to myself, obviously, you don't know what you're doing. I was training as if I was young, doing things as if I